Thanos versus Beerus, two of the most powerful villains in all of fiction. One of the toughest guys from Marvel is going up against one of the toughest guys in Dragon Ball. But who's ultimately going to be coming out on top in this battle? And really, is it even going to be close? Let's get into it. But in the other corner, well, it's the Mad Titan, none other than Thanos himself. And just to clarify if there's any confusion, this is the 616 version of Thanos, so the mainstream version from the comics. Ever since he was just a child, Thanos has been obsessed with nihilism and death, eventually falling in love with the physical embodiment of death itself, Mistress Death. Wishing to impress her and win her love in return, Thanos gathered an army and completely destroyed his home planet of Titan, slaughtering millions of his race. And from there, well, he began a search for more and more power in order to fulfill his goal of spreading death and destruction across the universe, all for his love. Thanos has strength that way outclasses even the likes of Hulk and Thor and the other Avengers, easily overpowering them and sending them flying with punches, even managing to manhandle Hulk and Thing while at the same time fighting both Thor and Hercules. So like legit, four of the strongest heroes in all of Marvel, and Thanos is fighting all of them at once. He's nearly killed Silver Surfer with just a few punches. He's able to send Hulk flying miles away with just one hit. He's been able to actually fight against Thor while Thor had the power gem, and Namor has said that getting punched by Thanos is the worst pain that he's ever experienced. And Namor has definitely taken some serious punches through his life. He's kinda an easy guy to punch in the face. But the Mad Titan is so strong that he's even able to bust planets, destroying a planet in his fight with Drax the Destroyer, and then bull rushing his son Thane straight through a planet, destroying that one too. And while Thanos is very strong, I think his durability puts him in a class all his own. He can take blasts from Silver Surfer like they're nothing, shouts from Black Bolt like they're nothing, take hits from Thor with the power gem, and he simply just smiles. Thanos is actually legit so tough that several heroes have said that they've broken every bone in their hand just by punching him. He's even survived gas giants and planets exploding, withstood black holes with the mass of multiple galaxies. Good luck putting Thanos down. I'm not even sure if that's actually possible. And I mean that literally. Thanos has survived blasts that legit one-shotted heroes like Hulk, Thor, and Gladiator. He's even been disintegrated down to a skeleton before and survived, quickly regenerating in the process. But Thanos isn't just limited to his physical strength and durability. He's also a master of energy manipulation. He's able to knock out the Thing with just a flick of his fingers, knock out both the Thing and Thor with just one blast, kill Adam Warlock with one blast, and has just made a habit of regularly knocking out some pretty powerful heroes with ease. Heck, he's even able to knock around Galactus with an energy blast, send him flying halfway across the moon. Of course, it didn't put him down because it's Galactus, but still incredibly impressive. He's able to create energy bubbles to trap people in or stop attacks from coming his way, and is also able to create some powerful force fields that have held up to Galactus before and have stopped both Thor and the Champion while they had the power gem. This really is one of Thanos' most powerful abilities. At the end of the day, this is all why Thanos is ranked as the Avengers' most dangerous villain, and is seen to be on par with the likes of Odin and Galactus. He's got power nearly without end, is allowed to sit at tables with the most powerful entities in the Marvel Universe, and is easily, truly, one of the best. Beerus is the god of destruction in Universe 7, the universe with all our main heroes, and his primary responsibility is keeping the universe in order. He's the brother of Champa, the student of Wiz, one of the most powerful warriors in all of Dragon Ball history, constantly pushing Goku and Vegeta to reach his power level. He can destroy planets like they're nothing and absolutely loves food. He'll save a world if they have delicious treats, but destroy it if he doesn't like its food. Basically, Beerus is a force to be reckoned with. Beerus has absolutely insane power, to the point where he can easily send a Goku flying with just a flick. He can overpower and hold back Vegeta, beat Vegeta with just a flick of his wrist while only using 1/10 of his power. He can easily defeat Buu and Gohan. Then there was his big fight against Goku. It was said that Beerus and Goku repeatedly hitting each other was sending out powerful enough shockwaves that were threatening to destroy the universe and reach the Kaioken realm. Then the same thing was probably going to happen with his fight against his brother Champa. Gods of destruction are never supposed to fight, because they're so powerful that if they fight, they'll mean the destruction of multiple universes. And then there's Beerus' key. He can blow up a planet with absolutely no effort whatsoever. He can destroy a planet with a sneeze. Even destroyed the sun and stars before. His blast with Champa would have threatened to destroy the whole universe. He can even shoot out blasts that could have killed several gods. Overall, Beerus is one of the most powerful and versatile characters in Dragon Ball history. He's well above the likes of Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza, and is even arguably above other gods of destruction. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, Thanos, the Mad Titan, there's a reason why he's one of the most powerful villains in Marvel, one of the biggest threats the Avengers have to face off against. I mean, Thanos has some of the most impressive feats that you've ever seen. The guy's even strong enough where he does have some instances of planet busting before. And you really have to look no further than his first appearance in his fight against Drax the Destroyer. And in that fight, just by them wrestling around, well, they were able to destroy a planet. And classic Drax the Destroyer is really nothing to underestimate. He's one-shotted small planets, and even ripped apart a star one time in a temper tantrum. Thanos has regularly beaten up this guy, sometimes one-shotting him. He's also planet busted when fighting his son Thane before too. So planet busting is well within the realm of possibility for Thanos here. He's also very, very tough. I mean, for starters, he can take attacks from basically every single hero you can think of. He's not even phased. I'm talking Silver Surfer, Hulk, Black Bolt, Thor, all of them. He's straight up laughed at Thor's attacks before and asked for more. Even when Thor was amped with the power gem and under the spell of Warrior's madness, well, Thanos again just smirked and smiled it off. And this was the same Thor who was able to casually destroy planets and stomp the likes of Beta Ray Bill and Silver Surfer. Thanos just simply smiled at his attacks. He's taken planets exploding and supernovas absolutely no problem. He's taken blasts from Annihilus' warship. Several blasts, in fact. When before, those blasts were powerful enough to kill the likes of Thor, Gladiator, Hyperion, all of them with just one shot each. He's even fought against universal cosmic beings like Odin and Galactus. And yeah, even though he lost his fight against Galactus, well, Galactus was still extremely impressed and even complimented Thanos on the fight. Same with Odin. Thanos was able to fight on par with this god in a fight that Odin himself said, "It has been eons since I fought such a foe." even in defeat, you are an adversary worth saluting, Thanos of Titan. And on top of that, well, Thanos has regularly been able to fight against and beat whole teams of heroes. And I'm not just talking about the Avengers either. Like, there's also the Annihilators, a team made up of Silver Surfer, Quasar, Nova Prime, Ronan the Accuser, Beta Ray Bill, and Gladiator. So arguably even more intimidating and powerful than the Avengers. So yeah, Thanos is definitely powerful. But Beerus? Well, Beerus at his best should be considered Sky Father level in the Marvel Universe. Yeah, he's that powerful. He's one of the strongest warriors in Universe 7, second only to his mentor Whis. And not even Goku or Vegeta are truly a match for him. They're still desperately trying to catch up with him, and these guys are comfortably Herald tier, on par with the likes of Superman or Silver Surfer. Beerus is so powerful that it's been said several different times that he could straight up destroy the universe. In fact, it's not allowed for two gods of destruction to fight against each other, because just that would happen. The universe would be destroyed. Heck, Beerus was threatening to destroy the universe a few times during his fight against Goku, and Beerus was still holding back at that point. And it's not just that he's strong enough to casually overpower Herald tier beings like Goku, or that he's tough enough to survive planetary destruction no problem. There's also Beerus' ki. Heck, he can destroy a planet with just a tap of one of his fingers. He can casually blow up a planet with just one little ball, and Beerus has the power and ability to create hundreds or thousands of these attacks. And being a god of destruction, well, Beerus just says a magic word, and he can completely erase whatever he wants from existence, turning them into straight nothing. And when it comes to fighting against Herald tier guys like Goku or Vegeta, or Marvel Thor or Surfer, well, Beerus is always dominating against them. Beerus has seen Goku master Ultra Instinct and get more powerful since the Tournament of Power and his fight with Jiren, in a fight where they were threatening to destroy the universe. Beerus still considers himself to be more powerful and really isn't too bothered by Goku or Vegeta, even though they keep on getting more and more powerful every day. It's also been said that someone like Frieza could train for the rest of his life and still wouldn't surpass Beerus. And even when mastered Ultra Instinct Goku was fighting against Moro, well, Beerus still was 100% sure that he could kill Moro no problem. Now, you can say the same for Thanos here too. He pretty much always dominates against Heralds in their fights, regularly beating Thor or Hulk or Silver Surfer, straight up using them like punching bags or just laughing off their attacks. But the difference is that Beerus is also able to hold his own and fight against Sky Father beings. Like in Dragon Ball, he can easily fight against other gods of destruction. Beerus even managed to fight 1 versus 11 against other gods of destruction using Ultra Instinct and hold his own, be one of the last ones standing at the end of that free-for-all fight, even though everyone was targeting him the most. And I think that means that Beerus is on a slightly different tier than the Mad Titan. Like, if we're throwing Beerus into Marvel, the God of Destruction will be more on par with Odin or Galactus than anyone else, acting as a Sky Father. And while Thanos can definitely fight against these guys and hold his own, he always gets beaten in the end. Makes the fight competitive, but pretty much always loses. And I think the argument is basically the same here. There are a few things that both are able to do. They can both destroy planets, destroy stars, survive all sorts of attacks. But Beerus is able to easily destroy universes while holding back. We still haven't even technically seen him at his best, or if out, holding back. This again is just more on par with the likes of Odin or Galactus, and I think it's ultimately going to give the win to Beerus here. Beerus wins. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're going to have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.